Hey everybody, Motumbo here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing some more Historic here on Magic Arena. And I'm bringing you a version of a deck that I played in Standard a long time ago. Obviously there's cards here that I didn't get to play with at the time, but I had some really great success with that deck back then, winning one of the game day store championships, and it was just a lot of fun. But I wanted to just see if we could recreate it in Historic and see if we could just mirror that success that we had. And before we hop into today's deck, I just want to remind everybody, if you enjoyed the channel, the deck, the video, the gameplay, anything like that, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links down below. Join that Discord channel. That link is below as well. And since this was one of the decks that we played on stream over the weekend, be sure and go follow me over on Twitch. It is twitch.tv/BA We stream on the weekends, and we build decks live. We talk about, what's going on. We kind of, swap cards in and out, and we just have a lot of fun. And then those decks turn into videos, and we're able to kind of show off what, I came up with, what you came up with, what the channel came up with. And it's just a lot of fun and a real good time. So with that being said, let's hop right into today's deck, and we are playing Eldrazi Priest. So this deck really works on a kind of like a combo. It's nothing like super OP. It is just a combo that can be fun and it can be powerful in the right circumstances, and that is going to be Eldrazi Displacer and Containment Priest. So if you're not familiar with this interaction, it's pretty interesting. It's a Containment Priest is a 2-mana 2/2 with Flash. Flash is important here. And it says, if a non-token creature would enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast, exile it instead. So this is really great in other situations as well. There are a lot of people playing Collected Company in Historic right now, whether it's the Life Gain Squirrel deck, or if it's other combo decks that need to hit certain creatures, or elves. There's just a lot of decks, honestly, that play Collected Company. So this is good in itself, and the fact that it has Flash really, catches your opponent off guard. But the combo with Containment Priest with Eldrazi Displacer is it's a pretty cool interaction. So it's a 3-mana 3/3 with Devoid. Devoid is irrelevant. Devoid just says that this card has no color, so it's not a white card, it's just a colorless card. But for 3 mana, and you do have to have colorless mana for this, it says exile another creature, and then that creature returns to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. So with it being exiled temporarily and coming right back into play, when it enters the battlefield, if it wasn't cast, then it's just going to get exiled forever, and we no longer have to worry about it. And additionally, if maybe we don't have Containment Priest in play, or if they've dealt with our Containment Priest, this also helps prevent our opponents from attacking. So if they have a powerful creature, maybe they have some big like 10/10 creature, or even a 5/5 or something, when they go to attack, we can just exile it temporarily. It's going to come right back into play, yes, but it comes into play tapped, so they don't get to attack with it that turn. Really cool. And since it's an ability, we can do this as at instant speed. So yeah, could be really good. We are also playing another interesting combo, but we're playing Drannith Magistrate. This isn't really a combo. This is just has really good synergy. So Drannith Magistrate, 2 mana. We didn't play 4 of these for a reason I'm going to tell you here in a second. But 2 mana 1/3, your opponent can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands. So if it's from their graveyard, they can't cast it. If it's from exile, they can't cast it. If it's from their deck somehow, they can't cast it. If they're not casting it from their hand, they're just not going to be able to do so. So we are playing cards like Elite Spellbinder, which for 3 mana, we can look at their hand, exile a card, and then they can play it, but they have to pay 2 more. But then they can't play it because of Drannith Magistrate. We're playing one copy of Invasion of Gobakon because we only had 1. We didn't have any wild cards to craft any more of these. So since we had 1, we're going to play 1. But this is the same thing as that the last creature we just showed you. When it comes to the battlefield, we get to look at our opponent's hand, exile a non-land card, and then as long as it's exiled, they can cast it as long as they pay 2 more. But again, they won't be able to because Drannith Magistrate. Now, I know there are other cards that do that as well. There's a card namely called Soul Partition, but we didn't have, again, any rare wild cards to craft those, so we could not include them in the deck. But the good thing about that is, though, is by not having some of these cards that we wanted to include, we're going to be able to come and revisit this deck later on when we know we'll eventually have those, or we craft them, and we get to see a version 2 of this deck. We are also playing 3 copies of Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. Again, we're trying to just really, have our opponent just, sputter and not being able to keep up. We're going to be exiling cards from their hand, exiling permanents from their board. We're going to just be trying to control the pace of play, like a tax type game. So this deck really needed Thalia. We're also playing 4 copies of Skyclave Apparition for one of the same reasons, right? We get to exile a card. This really allows us to deal with powerful cards that maybe this deck can't deal with, or other decks can't even deal with. Mainly like the One Ring, for example. This can exile the One Ring. Exiling doesn't make something get destroyed; it just exiles it. And with the One Ring being indestructible, kind of hard to deal with. Same goes for Fragment Reality. Fragment Reality we didn't cover earlier, but this 1 mana instant removal spell is really great. There's a lot of decks right now, a lot of aggro decks, whether it be the blue-red wizard deck that a lot of people are playing, whether it be elves, whether it be one of the creature-based combo decks, the goblins. There are just so many creatures that we can deal with Fragment Reality that are just going to prevent our opponent from getting anywhere. And the fact that we're going to be killing a lot of 1 or 2 drops, and they're not going to be getting any extra value back, this just becomes really, really powerful. Now, one card that we're playing that is slept on, that everybody's forgotten about, but we didn't forget about it, is going to be Vizier of Deferment. This card is going to combo with Containment Priest. So this has flash, it's 3 mana 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, you can exile a creature if it attacked or blocked this turn. And then again, with Containment Priest, it doesn't get to come back into play, right? But this can prevent, powerful attacks from our opponents, good blocks from our opponents if they're maybe doing like double or group blocking. Or we can just flash it in as a blocker, and, maybe they're attacking with a 1/1. Maybe we don't remove their creature and we just block. But again, I do want to highlight Brutal Cathar is going to be a better option, I feel like, in this deck. But again, we did not have the wild cards to craft Brutal Cathar, so we're playing Vizier. We have to find some kind of replacement. And since we played Vizier back when we played Eldrazi Displacer in this deck back in Old Standard, we're going to include it. I feel like it's great. 4 copies of Thought-Knot Seer, so we can exile a card from their hand permanently when it comes into play, but when it does leave play, they get to draw a card. And if we need to, we can just start doing this multiple times a turn. Every time they draw, we get to look again. Could be pretty powerful. And last but not least, we are playing 3 copies of Sun Titan. Now again, I wanted to play Sun Titan only because I want to try to play all the Titans, here in the upcoming couple of weeks, because we did just get the anthology drop, and Sun Titan used to be pretty powerful. But again, I do want to point out that I do understand that Sun Titan and Containment Priest is not a combo. It's, more of a non-bo. But I do think if we don't have Containment Priest in play, Sun Titan can be really, really powerful because most of our cards are 3 mana or less. And then last but not least, we're playing a ton of land because we do have to make colorless mana. We are playing a bunch of lands that do deal damage to us, but they do make colorless mana. Shepherd Caves of Koilos, and we're playing a ton of just colorless non-basic lands because of the abilities that we need. Drawing cards, destroying things, Detection Tower by taking away Hexproof so we can start blinking with Eldrazi Displacer, Field of Ruins, Scavenger Grounds for those pesky dredge type decks or Graveyard Recursion decks, and then Zalfirian Void to allow us to scry into the cards that we need in order to win. So yeah, that is the deck. And again, we built this live on stream. We played it on stream, and you could be a part of that too if you come on over to twitch.tv/BA Motumbo and hang out with us. So, with that being said, let's just hop into the games. Tell me if you enjoyed them or not. And we'll see you all at the wrap up. I mean, definitely potentially can surprise some people and they're not going to expect it. But, I mean, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep 2 land. And then just never draw another one. have to keep that. Be gentle. Be gentle. Yep. Well, at least you had to spend 2 mana for that. They'll never expect the Vizier of Deferment. Oh, man, really? I can't. I just want to block this thing. Yep. Destroy target creature with total power and toughness 5 or less. Alright, good draw. No blocks. No blocks, my friend. Keep it up. Flying Toxic 1. Okay, we race. We racing. Oh, Polar Bear. What are you doing? Come back. Poor man, Brutal Cathar. Not as good as Brutal Cathar, right? Okay. Oh no. White, blue. Oh, it's just me. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Well, I guess we lose now because they had exactly that. What is this gonna be? Oh, okay. They have another one. Jeez, look, we have 3 of these in our hand, and we. Am I racing them? I feel like I am. They discard, right? So what does this do? Or coming to bill. So I attack. They block. Let's go. Right? Like, they should be blocking this. Okay. Just in case, right? They're gonna go for it? That would be amazing if they just went for it here. Go for it. Do it. Oh. Okay. All right. Well, we played against a deck that was a really good matchup for us. So, but yeah, there's pretty much nothing we could have done about that hand. I wonder if this person's name is their phone number. I need to draw land, like something fierce here. What am I running? This is just a deck that is trying to just interrupt everything they're doing. It's messing with cards out of their hand. It's messing with the creatures on the battlefield. This person's trying to combo off, and of course we don't draw a land here. I think we win this game if we would have drawn a land there. Because then we start spellbindering them and then displacering them. We still have a chance. Okay, that was huge. Yeah, we're gonna keep that land there. So take your weight off of me. They have no way to sack this right now, so... Oh, wow, really? Oh, okay. That felt good. That felt really, really good. Hags feels haggy. What a name. We go first. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. Alright, well, we need to get this down against this deck, like, very, very much so. Oh, the Sliver Lord? Okay. Gotta start applying pressure. Do I ever kill that? They drew another one? Are you kidding me right now? Oh my god, how effing brutal is that? Okay. Oh, that felt good. That felt good. That deck is a pain to play against. Whew. So what we were gonna do though, just in case you didn't know, right? After we played that, we were going to blink the Thought-Knot Seer and then probably just take the Mystic Forge out of their hand and be done with it. So yeah. Whew. You've made me open a vault. Feels bad. I'm running out of vaults. Oh, Holy Toxic, thanks for the follow. That is high praise. It's 2 mulligans. I need a Geraldo Rivera overlay. So they mulligan, like, all right, look, they mulligan down to 4 and they have the combo. But luckily for us, I want them to feel good about it, right? Oops. How does this feel? Good gamed us. They good gamed us. That's why you don't ever good game somebody. How does that feel? How does that feel? Don't good game people. Oh, I think I played this person yesterday. We go first. This is a pretty good hand. Pretty good. One mulligan. Ooh, Spellbinder? As much as I want this Spellbinder, I think I've got to bottom it. Uh-oh, what'd they draw? I'm just gonna run it out. They can kill it if they want. It's 2 less damage to our face. And then we get to see what they're doing. Oh yeah, this is the Burgy deck. Sure thing. Sure thing. What is that? Alright, as an additional cost to cast a red permanent spell, you can pay 2 life. Those spells cost red less to cast if you paid life this way. This effect reduces only meant. Well, 1 damage to any target? No thanks. Just get rid of that thing. Sure. Scry 3. Reveal the top card of your library if it's a creature card, draw a card. Okay. Okay. Ooh, what do you think that last card in their hand is? It's definitely not a land, because they've been on 4 land for the past couple turns. Oh, so they've just been bluffing a land? Okay. We have the city's blessing, everyone. So is there a reason they're keeping this land in their hand? Is there something else that happens I mean, this is a game, right? Uh-huh. Good game, my friend. Good game. Good game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I played them yesterday with the deck that's going up on Monday. Hubelfrazer. We go first? All right. I really want to keep that, but I can't. I'd really just like to hit another white source of mana. Sacred Foundry. What is this? I mean, I have to imagine that they don't block here, right? Oh, that counts as my spell. Okay. I was very confused for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna run this out. I mean, they can't deal 3 damage to everything. That's a little annoying. But I mean, we have Skyclave Apparition, which is fine. But I honestly wonder if it's... I think it's better just to get rid of the creature, to be 100% honest. And all this is going to get counters. First strike, vigilance, lifelink. When it enters the battlefield, you can put an aura or equipment card from your hand or graveyard onto the battlefield. Okay. It's got to be from hand. That is a thing. Let me read this again. Could blink it. How big is it normally? Like a 4/4? So we're just going to send it. And then whatever they block, they're going to block. We're going to remove their attacker with the Displacer. Right, probably not the best thing to do, but yeah, they had another one. Of course they did. Cool. No lifelink. We're good. Plus, everything would have gotten a counter there at that point as well. So, all right, good deal. That was a good game. Yeah, I knew when we built this, the Titans in this deck were kind of like meh, and we really haven't utilized them. I think it would have been better if we would have just had better, smaller creatures, right? Because specifically, Containment Priest and Sun Titan don't really go that well together. Tramway station. What? Target player loses 2 life, you gain 2 life, create 2 blood tokens. Okay. We are on team draw all the Containment Priests. Because I'm dressed like a cat. So they're basically playing just a black burn deck, which is actually pretty cool. You know it. Yeah, we're going to block. Yep. Can't really avoid that. Oh. Whoops. Trying to hit something else. There we go. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, I'd rather take 2 instead of 3, right? We're at 8, they're at 20. What is that one card? Every card in their deck right now is super scary to me. Four, 8, 10. God, we're at 5 life against this deck. I think I would have fired that off, to be 100% honest with you. Like, that would have put us at 3 and given them 2 cards. They could have potentially killed us right now. Good game, my friend. Good game. Woo. That was scary. That might have to be a deck that we look at too, right? Like Black Burn. Cleek. What is this hand? What is this hand? I'm going to try it because it's weird. Yeah, we're definitely going to keep that. Don't mill us, bro. Don't mill me, bro. Black. Oracle of the Alpha, no! Draw that Black Lotus and pay 1 for it. It's going to be amazing is if they let me attack and then try to kill it while it's attacking. And then we get to get rid of it. That did not happen. I wish I could see the card that they drafted. I got Blast Zones. 6 manas. So I wonder if I attack with both. Let's see how they block. Interesting. Yep, you can have that 4/4 back. Got him. We're going to take it. Everybody, people are going to be hovering over this card. They were like, what the heck does that card do? A telephonic. So we attack, and then we see what happens, right? I'm just gonna run this out. Like, this might be wrong to play something here. Yeah, we're definitely going to take action. Do we do this? I don't think so. So we're going to go Blast Zone for 3, which is fine. Do we attack? We attack with the Sun Titan. They double block. Okay, and then we play this other Sun Titan. We get back the other Vizier, and then we remove that. And then what do they have, right? Like, seven mana. That's fine. Good game. Nice. All right, everyone. Welcome back to the wrap up, and I hope y'all enjoyed those games. We had a lot of fun, like I said, playing these games. Now, overall, I would say we had like a 55 to 60% win rate overall. We had a really nice streak of games where we recorded, where we won a whole bunch. There were some losses as well, but the deck did perform really well. We got to really highlight, I feel like, all of the cards in some form or fashion, which is good. I like videos where we do put cards in for a certain reason and we actually get to highlight them. But you know, there are times where sometimes you go in with the intention of playing a card a certain way and being able to highlight that interaction, and sometimes you don't get to do that. Sometimes you don't even get to see that card at all. But I do feel like we actually got to see each one of these cards played and you know, do something or do the thing that it was intended to do, which was really cool to see. But again, right, you know, Sun Titan was okay. It didn't really do anything. Again, the interaction between Sun Titan and Containment Priest is not that great. But you know, like I said, in the future, I think we're going to hit on those cards that we were talking about. Brutal Cathar, Soul Partition. Maybe there's some other exile cards that we could get rid of. And then at one point or another, right, this could just turn into a mono white deck. We don't even have to worry about the colorless aspect of playing Eldrazi Displacer or Thought-Knot Seer. And then we could just really focus on doing that type of stuff, and maybe put more blink effects in that blink our own creatures. And then, you know, we take out Eldrazi Displacer and Thought-Knot Seer, then I don't think we play Containment Priest, or maybe we don't play 4 of. So then I think we could actually work on blinking our Spellbinders, our Skyclave Apparitions, and then our Brutal Cathars if we're playing those as well. But yeah, this deck was a lot of fun. I really hope that y'all enjoyed it. Again, we stream on the weekends. This was one of those streaming days, one of those streaming videos, one of the decks we built live on stream. So if you enjoy that sort of thing, please come on over and check us out at twitch.com/BAMotumbo. Would really, really appreciate y'all hopping in and hanging out. And you could be a part of what we play. But with that being said, again, I hope you enjoy the video, the deck, the gameplay, the channel. If you do, like, comment, subscribe, do all that crazy cool stuff. And yeah, if you want to be a part of it, just come say hi. Join the Discord down below. With that being said, everyone, please stay safe, and we will see you all next time.